It's stressing, it's depressing, and just plain pressing me past my limits. Pictures and drafts, and so much trash. There's one thing I got to do.
You know what it is.
I'm fracking
the Hoard.
Fracking the Hoard.
I'm a tiny Santa Claus. Look at me. You can't see me. Look at my little drink. Deathpile in the floor. Thank you. Who that? That's our bunny. A tiny little bunny rabbit.
He's a tiny little deer.
We all love him.
Gosh, his fur is getting so white.
Pokey, we love you. Aloha, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I'm gonna try.
Okay, Major Win.
I'm
Okay,
gonna try
see
not to
ya.
explode. Are you already out? Thanks. We have a flock of angels coming in. It was a little better. That lens flare was good just a little while ago.
Aloha, everyone.
Welcome to the big shoe, the really big shoe. Surprisingly, my shoes aren't that big.
Wait, that Santa at the bar, that's from Candy O.
That was from Candy O from last year, and it was close to Christmas, so we didn't get it out, and then it reminds us that we've all been together here.
Isn't that awesome?
Dancing with ourselves for 2 years really, but this is the second year of YouTube that we're doing. And let's discuss how successful we are on YouTube. Let's go back in time. Thank you. It's not much to learn about that. It's a slow road to the YouTube riches that we all deserve of Mr. Beast. But we'll get there eventually. If we live 1 million years, we will get there. So let us just say hi to the people that have been here, such as the Iraq Team Pokey. Aloha. Hoping a little buddy gets lots of screen time today. Are you two using all of your 1,000 monthly listings on ListEasier? Currently on pace to hit my quota in the allotted times. Yes, do not allow those Canadians you must at least do 1,000. If you do over 1,000, it's fine. Just purchase that extra $14 add-on accessory pack they conveniently have there that are transferable, the token credits. No, what I'm saying is you got to do 1,000, because if you don't, then
That's awesome, Team Pokey.
they're getting away with murder.
Sales are up. Mind blowing. Yay.
The thing is that you have 1,000 items, and could you have listed 1,000 in a month of those items without ListEasier? And the answer is, in our case, I will tell you that yes, we have we actually sold out on 1,000? I think I'll look. I won't just guess. I heard Beard this morning on his show was running less than 100 a day, and we intend to keep up with him at least for the first few days of the month. So we already beat you today, Beard. So just so you know,
the day's not over, though.
the day's not over. But
I'm
just saying,
part man. Indians
if
call
you
him
were to
Sasquatch.
say by 1:10, to be fair, like 1:10 p.m., which I don't know what time that is in your world, but by 1:10 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, if you can surpass what we've listed, I'll admit defeat. Otherwise, we won today. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to call it right now, since I invented the contest and am sole discretionary judiciary over it. I'm the big winner here. Dang it. Can you please pat me? Pat me!
Pat me if you know what's good for you.
So how were all sales for what? Cyber Monday?
Come on. How were they? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Have you noticed uptick? Are things the same? Are they better? Or slower.
BP.
Beard.
BP says, "Hola, People's Prab, your turn to entertain." I
Totally.
Do my best. Hey, everybody.
Look who's here.
Yeah, I thought I would just stop by.
I love
say-
seeing you.
Hey. I was busy this morning. I listed 121 items for you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
How long did that
Oh, I'm sorry. How long did that take, ListEasier?
That took me approximately an hour, considering that you're forcing me under penalty of law to look up each individual price, and you won't just give me a blanket price, and that's it's I can explode.
I'm sorry, ListEasier, but I can't just do a blanket because I'm listing books, and the books require, more accuracy. There's like a lot of different books. Like hardcovers can deviate between $18.50 and $90. I can't just list them all at once.
Yeah, I know, and that took me a whole hour, even though it should have taken me like 10 minutes, but at least I made it easy for you to double check the numbers that I did and everything. Thank you very much.
You are silly.
No, thank you, ListEasier. I really appreciate that. And we're going to try to make mincemeat. We're in a competition now with Bearded Picker to try to list 100 a day, which would be our full allotment of 3,000 per month. That's like, I'm sure. Hold on, ListEasier. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. I got nothing else to do. Thanks.
Okay, so according to math, if you do 100 a day, if there's 31 days in a month, I don't even know what. My mind broke. But if there's only 30 days in a month, which I think, no, December's got 31.
Well,
I don't know how
100 a
many
day
days.
would be 3,000.
Yeah. But if there's 31 days in a month, we're absolutely in
3,100.
uncharted territory.
Right.
I don't know how to even do the math.
Okay, cool. So you done with that nonsense? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Thank you, ListEasier. You're a sassy little guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a lot to do this time of year, and this thing is picking up. I'm trying to get a lot of things listed for everybody. You know, this isn't the olden days where you could just draw a cartoon of ListEasier, and then I could just go out and do it and make new clone helpers. But I also did party pretty hard with Clippy last night, so I'm a little hungover, so apologies. Clippy.
Oh, the little paper
The
clip?
paperclip.
Oh, how funny.
So, okay, ListEasier, you go have a good day.
All right, everybody, check me out over at ListEasier / and then James Commonwealth, blah, blah. Right.
You know,
Thank you.
speaking of Commonwealth,
The sign up is in the description should you want to. That's James Helfer Stays. I'm also a James, but that one is for James. I haven't been issued credentials. So
speaking of Commonwealth,
I have been issued coffee though. Oh yeah!
Oops.
ListEasier, you're back for a second. Okay, bye. Hold on, I was trying to hit this.
his Facebook gets recommended to me. I don't follow him, but I see posts because they're
Who?
recommended. Commonwealth. I just
Picker or Flipper?
I literally
There's so many.
said
We
it
don't
4
know.
times.
Yeah.
And he posted
Ring a
something.
bell so I can listen to you.
He posted
I remember.
something saying that for the first time in like 10 years, I don't know what sound effect you're playing. I can't hear it.
That's interesting. I know what I'm playing.
He has
They all know what I'm
averaged
playing.
900 items sold, or has 900 items sold over a 90-day period, so average 10 items a day. And he said that that's the first he can think of in 10 years where he's averaged 10 items a day. So congratulations to Commonwealth.
Oh yeah, you do it.
And he was saying that
He's got like 15 children that do everything for him.
He said in his opinion, that his humble opinion, that's the number that people should be focused on rather than, oh, I got to make sure I have X amount of items listed in my store, blah, blah, blah. He was saying
How many you sell a day?
Yeah.
Sell a day. Sell a day.
Sell a day.
Sell a day. I think that, yeah, no, that's a good number. I think just the amount of money that you put in your pocket every day is bottom line number is
Yeah.
that. So if it's like one item or 10, or if you have to list 10 or 20 or whatever, who knows? I don't know. What do I look like? Somebody with knowledge? Negative.
And just throwing a little tidbit thing out
please.
there. Speaking of
Tidbits.
ListEasier and how at some point we're all going to have to use some sort of AI to help us with listing, whatever you choose it to be. But we will have to just to be able to compete. And,
Well, what is happening too is that, I mean, it's truly,
and
if you want to prove that to yourself, just that simple little statement that you just said, you can go on to eBay right now. Check out your listing quality report. You can see what the top people in your category are doing. You can see what they're promoting. You can see how many, I'm having a hard time totally deciphering it, but you can see essentially how many they sell a day. And it's what's interesting in the book category. I was looking at this just the other day trying to decipher it, and it was saying our sell-through rate just for us is 2.73%. Per, I guess, yeah, for 30 days or whatever. And it said for the top 10% of seller, which I assume is aggregate sell-through rates, are 35%. Like, so I don't
that's
really
incredible.
I don't totally know how to read it. I don't totally know.
I don't know either.
And it said that for our 10, I think 277 sell for everybody else. I think that's what it
and
said.
what I noticed too, and so they give you the top 10%.
I read
of
the part where it
sellers,
said that we're
and then the top
geniuses.
bottom
yes
10%. And I noticed that in the bottom, did I say top bottom?
top bottom. Let it
And I noticed that the bottom 10%
Aloha mites.
had more pictures than the top 10%. And
Don't really know what that means because we put more
more
pictures than
words
anybody
in the
we checked out.
title. And I was like, isn't
We
that
had
funny?
10.3 tags in the title, and like the top sellers had 11. We had 10.9, and it said the top sellers. So we're just barely boop out of the I guess we're out of the top 10, but this is the books category, which is huge.
Yeah.
So if we're just a little Sprechen Sie Deutsch out of the way of WTF, where are you? We love you, bye. If we're just a little bit out of the top 10, then we just have to do a little bit of tweaking to get into that top 10, and then we're going to see buy box types activity.
And then the one thing
Am I
that, like top 10 percent, I think they were free shipping, right?
Did you see that? Watch this.
No, I can't.
Money talks.
Hey, Todd.
How you doing?
Howdy, aloha to you. Free shipping. Which
FS. 75% of all booksellers offer
But-
free shipping, but we don't. We're in that 25% that doesn't.
I can't imagine because
Stuff is so good.
it cost a minimum of $4 to ship a paperback. Hardcover, just an average size, is like minimum of $8. I can't imagine offering free shipping. That is like a huge chunk out of the sale.
It is, and these are.
I mean, we're not talking a
So you know the
$100
naysayers
item.
in the AI department. I was just on Commonwealth Ding Dong, so it's a flopper, whatever. Which one? Picker.
Trash.
Flapper. I was in the Commonwealth video commentary 2 days ago, and I see just. I don't know if it's the same old characters because it's not. It's different people. But the amount of people that naysay AI from a completely saying that it's going to glut the market, like they're postulatizing from I don't know what position. And I am starting to comment more on it because I'm trying to get to the bottom of what is really driving these people's pessimisms about AI. I've used it. I'm early adopting it. It is 100% blue sky. I'm going to dominate. The store is growing every month. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where we're going, but we're going to hold hands and get there together. Am I right? But the whole point is we don't know what the future is, but we know what right now is. And right now is strike while the iron's hot. And I see these people naysaying from like, oh, no. It's ADH Dave is right. So thankfully, ADH Dave, I guess he's got a knucklehead vibe. He can he can really maybe get some knuckleheads to knuckle their heads together.
Well, he was against it, but
He
then
was.
Commonwealth took some time to like help him try
I just
it
gotta
out,
tell you,
right?
the most annoying people on earth are the ones who don't get that AI is coming for you. Let's go.
But don't
Jump on
watch.
board or don't, or be left behind. Period. End of story. Thank you.
There's somebody really popular from Vermont.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, James. I love you. Primo.
There's a really popular politician from Vermont that just put out a video about AI. Don't watch that. that would scare you.
Oh my gosh. He used to live right down the road, but because he couldn't anymore because he is too famous. But
It was like, wow.
Bernard was on. I mean,
But it just makes you realize we need to adapt and accept AI in so many ways.
he's suggesting that AI. Okay, in all fairness, I think really the bottom line is let's just start this national conversation about AI and where it's going.
That is
And-
what he's saying.
And
We
don't
need to
leave it
get
in the
this-
hands of a whole bunch of people making money off
Yeah.
of it. That's fair. But to emphasize his point, it's like rocket ships and AI and Terminators and oh my God,
I
we're
was
all gonna
like,
die.
He's like literally talking about Terminator movie right now.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, there's nothing worse
Saying
than leading with
how
fear. And
in the future, the AI could take over the control of the Earth.
I'm
And
trying to
"Oh my
I'm trying to get
God."
people to sign up for AI so they don't get left behind. And Bernie's out there telling us that, oh no, Terminators are real.
Yeah.
Get ready. So listen to me and you together, and Pokey, or listen to somebody like Bernie Sanders. I mean, come on. Who are you gonna believe?
Make
Who you gonna
AI work for
believe?
you.
At this point, use it or lose it. I mean, it's you got to do it now, and you got to hope. You do what you want with your mind, you know, to whatever you got to think about to keep yourself on track. But the future is scary, but it's also
Record, Craig.
it's scary due to awesomeness. That is, it's scary because it's so open. Let's say that you're out in the middle of the universe and you saw it expanding at 5,000 million micro miles a minute. That's not real measurements, but just you're somewhere amazing and you can survive there because there's vacuum. But only takes like 1 or 2 pounds of vacuum to pull you apart in space. And I'm like,
Ew.
I can resist 1 or 2 pounds of vacuum, can't I? No, you can't. You'll explode. So, point being that the future is bright. I got to wear shades and look at it that way because it might be slightly radioactive or super bright. Like you couldn't do it without shades. But that's just get ready and just to hold on, but realize that it's all a good thing or we're all going to die. One or the other, it's going to happen. So I'm just putting all my arrows in my quill pointing in one direction. Also not a saying,
And if anything,
but I think you get the trick.
and if anything, I know that people are concerned about the, oh, what if AI makes mistakes on listings and stuff? You can review the listings. But the thing is, what is the most important thing that
It doesn't make
it's
a mistake.
doing for us is
Makes
it is
little mistakes.
optimizing our listings so that
So that we can
they
compete in the book
will-
market with
yeah.
$1 million sellers because
it's
their
putting
stuff is not as
stuff that
optimized.
we would never think of saying, stuff that we don't even know.
Words. How do you wrangle these things? How do you put these together? How do you make 2 paragraphs in a description for 50 books in less than 3 minutes?
I know. It's incredible.
How do you
but
do that without magic? And I don't know the magician known as Josh Galt. He just invented this without the help of anybody. he just invented it one day.
the brain, Travis the Brain, and
Oh, those are his ghost friends. We don't know if they exist.
Travis the Brain, and who's the other one?
And Spencer the Oracle. Is it Spencer
No.
the Oracle?
No, Spencer did the listings. No, Travis the Brain was
I think it's
the
Spencer the Oracle.
But did you see? Oh yeah, Record Crate. That's awesome. The last week was your second best week this year.
I love that.
We've
noticed. Oh, Dendicor, if you're here, I don't know where my words are. They were here, and then you took them. You know that piece of paper that was here?
I didn't take any paper.
I'm just gonna say you did because I ain't taking responsibility for it. But anyway, it's gone now. I wrote it down. Dendicor Depot said,
I think he said it on our Monday show too.
maybe, but he said that on Ryan CD Rocks and Flips just a few minutes ago. He was saying that, and it's exactly as we feel, that eBay is solid, like super awesome. Sales are great. They're just great. They're they're par for the course. They're not like awesome for this time of year. So, and then he said
It's
that
it's like right.
it's normal and
It's
awesome,
just
strong.
good sales, but nothing extraordinary.
No, it's not like blowing up
Nothing
like I'd
holiday
want it, maybe
yet.
want it to.
So hopefully.
But then and then he said that Etsy was absolutely bonkers. I think I wrote the quote down, but it's gone. That Etsy was performing well. So I think that's right here. See, you said you didn't move it, and look at that, you didn't. How dare you? eBay is par. Etsy is absolutely jumping. Deepak, okay, and Mercari is dead. That is man on the street, Matt Dendicor Depot, with his report. And I don't know anything about the other three, but eBay, solid par. It's just par. But as we can see, records, and I'm assuming Record Crate, unless that was his makeup store or some other store, I assume it's records that were a good gift this year. And we haven't even gotten our records up. We got to shut this show down. We got to go list records.
I think if we had more music up, we would be doing
I agree.
a lot more stuff.
Because the books that we're selling, they've got to be people in their 80s buying this stuff. So I'm like, I mean, people in their 80s have wallets. I'm just saying that it's not, it's cool film related stuff, but for some reason it doesn't seem youthful. Records would be.
Yeah.
I like a records. Okay. I'm just clicking.
Did you say hi to Mike Seller?
I
Fire
did.
up.
I
Okay.
did.
Hey.
And then
Hey,
I'm
Mike
going to say
Seller.
hi to Classic
Classic
Phase.
Phase. Hey.
Callie Dick. Turkey Picker Chad.
There's Doug and Ro. Hey, you all slammed right now at the day job.
Perky.
Catch you on the next one. Aloha, aloha.
Aloha to you. Have a great afternoon. It's starting to get a little bit of Christmas vibe, although the one thing that I really have to, I mean, so what do you do with all this time that ListEasier gives you? And some of us are smart and we reinvest that time, our energy. I mean, it's actually firing off my neurons to think of other projects maybe you could do with like the blah, 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 blah. But like, I'd like an AI pricing tool for eBay that would just follow my instructions to check sources for prices. Like, I'd like to work on that, but I don't think I'll have time. What we've been doing and what I'm just most cherishing most about the time that ListEasier is giving us, because it's allowing us to build a business, but within a lot less time than it took for the previous year to build it up, is I've been able to focus on other things other than eBay. Now, in so doing, I realize how monotheistic I've been. I'm just living eBay. We have been for like 2 years. And every once in a while, I can get a little break and go like, oh my gosh, we've been doing that, but not really focusing on anything else. Well, for the past few months, I have been focusing on some other things.
He's doing the built-in bookshelf.
I did a built-in bookcase, everybody. We have done other projects are happening not related to eBay. Different things are happening. And I think my example last show was that I feel sort of like the guy in the time machine where the thing blew up and then he got covered in rock and then he came out. Zybots. Paul Rose actually sent us a picture of his picture of Time Machine, of the original H.G. Wells 1960 movie of the Time Machine. Point being that I'm using some of the time just to...
Hey, B.
Actually, Josh just called me the other day, and I missed the call because we were in our warehouse, which our warehouse got a new roof. We don't own our warehouse. But it got a new roof, and now it's impermeable to cell phones. So when we're at our warehouse now, we can't. We have like Wi-Fi, but that also has been disrupted somehow. So we got to figure out. The new roof has killed our communications at the warehouse.
Yeah, it is annoying because now I have to take
you can't
pictures of all of the books that we've sold.
So the books are in the warehouse, and then she can't just look at her phone and go, which
the
box
eBay
are they
sales
in? She has to go outside, get a signal. So anyway, it's kind of a thing. But Josh had to call and make sure we were alive still.
Aww.
Because, like, where are you? I know. We're alive, man.
Bean. I need to hear that.
The season is upon us, and seasonalities are around, and we are enjoying those.
Bean Nudes, welcome to the parade. Mike Seller did all the poker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Aloha.
Aloha, Media Picker. Welcome to the Wednesday. Quirky Picker Chad says, I used ListEasier yesterday and listed 50 postcards in 30 minutes. One sold overnight. That's how you do it. You got to keep it going. What's up? Dave is in the home. His house. His azzle. Awesome Pfeffer Incorporated. Now just because I said the hizzle, I got to watch Friday.
Oh, funny.
After next. No. Next Friday.
I need a Christmas movie or something.
Next Friday is a Christmas movie.
Music.
It's Ice Cube and then the guy steals all the Christmas trees and they have to have a party. Gotta watch that. That's what we're gonna watch today. Thank you. B-Nude's got some EIS orders. That's right. You gotta keep that on for immediate.
Hey John, flippin'
easy.
Cyber Monday was good, but Cyber Tuesday was very good for both stores. Hello, everyone.
Aloha to you. Yes. I mean, the week was very solid week. I mean, we had $1,000 over 4 days, which is for a media store pretty nice.
Were you doing like a special sale? I wonder if John's still here. A special sale or anything?
Oh, John's here. He's going to be working. He's got to work a lot because his distractions are coming
Beth,
in.
mildew. Mild eye melancholy.
Mildew-eyed.
I'll just start saying mildew.
Blowness.
I believe if you get the 3,000 plan, as long as you list 2,200, you're still getting the same CPU as the 1,000 plan. So.
That's true. I just don't want to. The Canadians have enough. They have it all now, and I don't want to give them any more. I don't want this all to go to their head. So.
Media Picker. Okay, Media Picker was saying I've actually been a little slow. Last Saturday, I only had a single sale.
I don't know your store size or anything, so it's hard to. Seems slow. One sale in a day seems like not a lot. A lot of media is super price sensitive right now. Everything we're listing right now for lack of a better terms, I have to call every single thing we're listing a collectible book. As a matter of fact, I was going to show you. I was going to hold in my hand it came upon a midnight clear. No, All Quiet on the Western Front, first edition that we just found in a book box, like one of our boxes, and it's from 1929. It's like a book from 1929 that I wanted to hold and show you, but I forgot.
I know. Sometimes when I see those, I'm like, wow, this thing is like almost 100 years old.
Now, it would be a $5,000 book in its current condition if it wasn't the third printing.
Yes,
all
I saw
printed
that.
in 1929, but there was one in, I don't know, it was published, and then there was one in February. That was a popular book. So still the same first edition, first year, third or fourth printing, and so it's only worth $300. But still, it's old and from 1929, and I could show it to you, except I didn't.
And I wonder, Media Picker. I wonder,
ListEasier. You didn't bring the book. I told you to leave the book on my desk.
I'm sorry, Primo. Please don't beat me.
I see Nash is here. You need Nash to look at your Media Picker. You need Nash to look at
Nash
your
is here
store.
in live in effect. Oh my goodness gracious. Nash and I have like this beep 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 yub telecommunicasaurus.
He messaged us one time and said your DVDs, right?
Oh yeah, he keeps me
your
apprised of
DVDs
my.
are like 20% too high, and we were like, okay, thank you, and
And
we
he
went
keeps
and
me
lowered
abreast
them.
of the Frankenstein global eBay dominance
Well, he
Frankenstein
had
monster machine.
He had some
Gangster monster
he had
machine.
some really good days, and then yesterday 2 sales.
And I can say yesterday we had 2 sales. It was we had 4 sales, but they were like a $75 book and a I don't know, $58 book and a damn bubbles and a band.
Vincent Price book.
Oh, it was mine. I
We
was gonna keep
were
that.
debating if we should keep it, and then we
I jacked up the
discussed
price.
that.
Remember, I jacked up the price. I was like, it's a whatever $60 book, so I put it up at 120. It was on sale, and then 25% off. But still, it sold it, and it's money instead of a book now. And since I don't read, that's probably better that way. Thank you.
Ayo.
Ayo!
Hey,
Aloha
Ayo,
to
nice
you.
to see you.
I want to read me of my dreams reads, and we have the coziest little reading nooks all over this house because I built, I designed and I do everything with these
Oh my goodness.
fake future me that'll never exist, but at least it's there in case I want.
No, Ayo is saying, have you guys seen the rapper Takashi 69 mansion in Florida? It's a tiki themed. No.
No, rapper Takashi 69 mansion. No, I got to see that. I know he got in a little legal trouble. Just kidding, cause usually that goes without saying. She's trying to bring it up on the Insta fob over here. Primo using YouTube to show off his multiple personality disorder. Yes, thank you. That means I'm doing it well. Biff says, I have 600 feedback in the last 30 days. I guess that's about 20 sales per day. Good job. And you know what? So isn't that awesome? Now, everybody, am I wrong that we're getting all this free, but it doesn't change your percentage, right? I think I've asked that and not seen the chat didn't match up.
Oh, this is part 5. No, I'll have to look later. I guess there's 4 other parts to
It
it.
kind of looks like Pee-wee's Playhouse more than Tiki, but
No,
we'll take
this
a
is
look at
the bathroom.
it. Oh, that's a nice bed. Pretty big.
I'll look
But
at it
Biff,
later,
it doesn't
Ayo.
change. Like, so if you have a negative, like our thing has been at 99.2% forever. Like, it doesn't seem, I don't know why it doesn't change our percentage as far as our percentage of positive feedback. So I guess it'll never go back up to 100, but we've gotten over, I don't know, 300 and something feedback since the auto feedback has been working. Doesn't change your percentage though. That's my
No.
point. That's my whole point. I don't know why.
Yeah, that is weird.
But Biff is
Sort of like
killing
what's
it.
this-
I would say that's killing it. And in fact, he said that this has been his, for sure, record year. For us, record year, for sure. And not like 30%, 25%, something like that.
Jovial.
Jovial!
Hey, aloha. Happy roof over your heads day. Thankful and grateful. Although I love the outdoors, I don't know how I could go without heat and AC.
I love the outdoors
With
too.
you.
Like, I go outside, I'm like, hey,
or
this
a
is great.
toilet, an
I'm like-
actual toilet.
3 deep breaths in the 20-degree air, and I'm like back inside. Outside's great. Love it too. Thank you. Agree with you. Thankful for the house.
Record Crate was saying hi, Dobro. Dobro,
The
baby.
Dobro.
High five, everybody. Stay
Dobro,
perky.
Do, re, mi.
Media
Go
picker.
Robbie.
Ayo says my report says I have more keywords than the average. You do. You have way more keywords. Give it up for Ayo's keywords.
Yeah, media picker. We don't either. We don't offer
No,
any free shipping.
Can't do it really from Vermont. You could if we were in like, in the middle of the country or in LA or New York or somewhere where we know the stuff is short. But
Or if you have like a really high volume, maybe, but
Yeah.
we just cannot eat forward to. Even,
But
we're not even getting enough money. We do have lower shipping prices.
we jacked him up though.
That don't cover a lot of the books that we're shipping, but at least we're getting something.
By like by 50 cents. It's not
Yeah.
like a big deal, but it is.
I mean, it
it's-
adds up.
It's tactical too, so that we want to attract people, not
right.
repulse them.
But there's no way we could eat $8, $4 on items.
You're
that,
going book by book. We huge bookseller in towns years back. I used to buy bubble mailers from him. He'd get a gondola flat rate and just line item right off for free shipping. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, that's how free shipping is supposed to work. Staples doesn't build in free shipping. I'm not pricing shipping book by book. I'm going book. Is that what you mean? I have to price each book by. So in other words, books are we to use ListEasier, you batch. And the best way to batch is completely like items. But in our case, the like items is hardcover and whether or not they're highlighted or not. So that's the batch. And then I have to individually price because literally the difference is $28.50 to $90 per book. So I can't just say $37.50 because books are I literally go in and look at every single book, and I look on eBay for every single book, active, and it doesn't take long. I mean,
that's
maybe it takes 30
individually
seconds.
priced, but shipping is flat. We do flat $4.99 for paperback books and
I love the coffee.
Flat $8 something for hardcovers. So that we aren't doing
Correct.
book by book.
Let people avoid AI. Who really cares? I know, Biff, and that's what everyone says to me. And don't tell them to sell media and nothing else. I would feel like I'm obligated.
For certain, anyone that relies on reselling full time, you're going to have to go to AI at some point. At some point, maybe not now, but I think
you should do it right
better
now.
to get ahead of everyone so that
I get really
you're
angry when
used to
people
it.
say that it doesn't work, and that in the future it's going to suck. I mean, it might, but it doesn't right now. How does saying what the future you has to deal with have anything to do with what now you have to do? I mean, that doesn't make sense. You should plan for the future, but there's no planning in this. This is already just do
I
it.
don't ever want to go back to not having ListEasier.
I don't ever want to be without ListEasier forever.
That's the
Thank
thing.
you. I gotta go. Clippy's waiting. Bye.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine for us. It has helped us like I said, beyond just sales, it's just helped us not want to strangle each other.
Does it ever? This thing never. Can you just?
Because we are way more defined in our roles now, and I appreciate it so much more than just are having more sales.
It's added a lot of structure to our systems and processes into our business.
John was saying only a small percentage of resellers are even utilizing AI, and once it becomes more mainstream, you will see supply and demand where it's ugly
rear its ugly head.
Or in some categories, some people are even seeing it now.
I believe that. There's no doubt that that's going to happen, so it's even more important to get in on it right now. Right now, I think we are disrupting. There's two possibilities. One, our inventory is so good, it's pretty good. So our film studies book collection is unique. So there is that to be said for why it's successful. Because you can't just throw any old book up there and expect it to operate the way that we've been experiencing sales. But at the same time, I'm able to ask more for my book because it's going to come up. It's got everything is optimized which it just never is. And I can go look at 20. I always want to go show you, and then I know if I go show you, I'm just going to ruin everything, so I don't. But I can look and see the active listings for a book, and there's 20 of them. Half of them do not have a picture. Half of them have just a generic picture. Some of them, one or two is an actual book. And then you open that one, and they have like 5 or 6 or 7 pictures. None of them have 10.5 pictures that they say in the listing quality report. So what I assume is happening in the listing quality report to skew those numbers and why we won't be in the top 10 of books. And it's the same thing someone has shared with me about getting one item not as described in the book category and getting a 6% penalty.
Right. One sale out of 150 was returned as item not as described. And because of
And that was in the
how
high,
they rank in comparison to the other sellers in that category, they now get an additional 6%
but book
charged
sellers
to them from eBay.
sell new and used books, and they have multi-quantity items. So one bookseller has one book that sold 100 copies of it that month. We're never going to compete with them. So we're never going to be in the maybe top 10iest.
I was going to say...
But we will come up when we have our book. We will kill the top sellers because we will come up at the top. And because we have optimized listing and we're promoting minimally, I mean, 6%. So whatever, we're playing the game, and we are almost every time we search our book, it's at the top.
I was going to say too, so if you're not doing AI, then the other option is live selling.
You can
And
call me
eBay-
Al.
eBay just now has made live selling available in Australia. They are opening it up to more categories like hard goods and something. And I was reading an article by Value Added, and she was saying that TikTok selling is approaching and maybe will overtake eBay's selling record just for items sold. And so,
Mike G.
so Liz Morton was like, is eBay now trying to expand the live selling because they don't want TikTok to take their position? But TikTok, evidently, there's a huge
TikTok?
live selling on TikTok.
What is this TikTok thing you keep talking about? We were on TikTok before TikTok was TikTok. It was TikTok in it, and you had to like choose words, and then you just
Periscope?
repeated the words. TikTok made you make little videos, but you had to choose someone to mimic. And then you made a video of you of like other words, of like pieces of movies and stuff, and then you would mimic it with that being dubbed over your voice. It was a weird thing. Remember TikTok? But anyway, then it was weird, and then I was like, get these off my phones, because my phone got hot, and I was like, it must be TikTok.
Beardhead picker. You can't base your thoughts on the comment section of a Commonwealth video. Those folks are lost in the wilderness and don't know it.
I know, but guess what happens? I go out in the wilderness, and I'm like, I'm a Boy Scout. Follow me to safety. And that's what I do. I'm like, follow me to safety.
You
And
know,
I should just lead people off a
somebody
cliff.
was in Beard's chat this morning saying something about buying shipping from Temu to send a package.
That doesn't sound safe.
It's not. They're like counterfeit or something. People, the buyers are ending up having to pay the full shipping. Like that, that's like a weird thing. You're not supposed to be using Temu shipping labels
Doesn't sound right.
to ship your eBay.
It's cheaper than the post office for some reason from China. Okay. Mild eye melancholy. Am I really here to welcome people into my niche? That's the worst business plan ever. People are already using AI incorrectly. They are still lazy resellers. And that's the future of the world. Is not going to be, we're not going to be overwhelmed with a bunch of accountants that don't have a job, so they're going to come into reselling. Reselling is not for everybody. Reselling is quite repulsive to some people, and it's just not going to be a good fit. So
Super Dave.
is there going to be
you.
some people come in here and take over? Oh my gosh, Super Dave. What did I say?
You said
Rebecca?
the woman that
I said Travis the Brain.
I said Travis the Brain.
Oh, we just
And then
forgot
I said,
to
who
include.
was the other one?
No, I was going deep to Spencer the Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh, but we forgot the main player besides
Super
Josh.
Dave, I know. How
I
dare you?
I think Josh is trying to take over. That's what I think. Because it seems like that.
How dare you?
Wait. 60 Minutes has a episode something. But spread
About,
the...
I think about AI.
Hey, Mike G.
Mike G is here. Aloha. Whoops.
Yes. The wealth gap is already...
Oh, no. But this has been going on for years and years, and you guys, I think that's another important thing. But this will fall on deaf ears. I've said it many times that it's not only widening, but you have to try really hard to jump up. You don't want to be left behind when the two sides separate and keep separating. Try to hook on your business onto the wealth side, because and even this incredible thing I was just listening to Beard show the other day. No, Beard was just blabbing on one of the morning shows there,
Queen City,
about how, and I knew it, I just didn't realize
Or
how
Todd's
crazy it
show.
was, about how the EBT dollars, 30% of EBT money goes to
Walmart.
Walmart, 28% goes to Walmart, and 31% of the rest of it. So if you take 28%, that leaves you 73%.
And Walmart helps their employees sign up.
No, but first, the other 36% goes to the fake Costco. Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Goes to Sam's Club. So 50% of EBT. I mean, it's not that it's a problem. It's a racket.
Well, right. It's just like they're not
people
paying
need to
their
eat.
employees enough. It's like, so
Now
that,
then you add that to the top of it,
so
where they
then
help
it's
you.
almost like
apply
you
for-
know, it's, I don't
They
want
help
to get too deep into it.
Walmart
but,
helps their employees apply for welfare benefits,
right.
for EBT benefits.
But if they paid their employees more, then the employees wouldn't have
Yeah,
to.
so anyway,
it's like they're counting on
I'm just
the
saying,
government.
my commentary on the wealth gap is hook yourself up to some rich people, or try to stay rich person adjacent. Better yet, become a rich person. That's not necessarily in our future, but I mean, I can say in all honesty, my entire business has been rich guy adjacent stuff. And I've been able to like glean some rich guy stuff.
Collectibles, like
Yeah,
collectibles.
But like all the way to cars, and furniture and cars were definitely the most lucrative.
But the thing is like you
stuff.
are. There's something about you.
Electronics.
You're able to. People like you.
They like
I can't spit it out. People like you though. You're entertaining. You have a lot
Rich
to
guys
say.
do like me for
You're
some reason.
intelligent. You are.
I make them laugh because I'm their clown.
You have
I'm their
this
muse.
knack for just like
I'm a
knowing
rich guy muse.
what's going to be cool, what is cool. You know, it's like this weird thing. You're weird.
It's mostly, yes, I am super talented in knowing what's going to be cool in the future. It's just usually 20 years. And by the time it gets here, I've forgotten about it and moved on to something else. But generally speaking, everything I think is going to be cool does become cool. It's just the timing. And being too early for something is technically a
Wait,
failure.
nudes, I
so.
insulted them nicely. Who, us?
The people on Commonwealth. Pickers,
Oh,
Lost in the Woods.
oh.
I suppose, many people are lost in the woods, but and I don't think it's stupid to be worried about Skynet either. But I don't think anybody in this chat is going to have a lot to say about that today, tomorrow, the next day. But what you do have a chance to do today, tomorrow, and the next day is utilize AI to help your it doesn't really matter if you want to use ChatGPT and do it the hard way, you can do that, but make sure your listings are optimized, because that is the future, and that will definitely set you ahead of the pack right now, right today. Because I am starting to notice, like I said, there's 3 or 4 books when there's 20 books listed, 3 or 4 of them multi-picture books seems to be listed by a single person who's not a big bookseller, and their stuff stands out. So eventually we're going to be one of 20 people who have taken 10 pictures, have fully optimized listings. That is going to happen someday. But right now we have the opportunity. So like Biff and Josh and everyone tells me, shut up.
So Media Picker was saying that I've used the AI. It's okay with the reviewing and the tweaking of the listings I need to do after they drop. I'm not saving a lot of time. So this is what it takes getting used to.
Yeah.
Once you see, okay, if the tweaking is because you're trying to like get it to
Is it media?
phrase it the
That's
way
it?
you want it
Yeah.
phrased,
Don't do that.
don't do that. You got to leave it the way it is because it is optimizing everything.
Is if it's books, music, video games, most everything we sell doesn't have a barcode, but if you have
we had to get used to that too.
Yeah,
Mildew, no, that's rude. Misty-eyed. Biff. He had to get used to that too. Although he does tweak his titles, but the point in this is that you don't have to tweak
Biff
anything.
is very rigid, but
scan to see if there's any errors.
No mistake, he's killing it.
ListEasier has a set threshold, and they want to be 99.6% accurate. That's their minimum.
Well, that's
accuracy.
Ivory Flakes accurate, but
But
they get pretty close. Depending on, because they by the way, all categories are released on ListEasier. So
yes,
all categories are released now. With that release, they have not had real world work. They haven't worked on every single category. I mean, I'm sure they've done most of them, but not every single one. So when ADH Dave comes in with car plaques, by the way, we have a whole bunch of those from the 70s that are handmade from car rallies and stuff. But he has all these things, and he's saying that they're not, or even with Ping doing her Disney things, she had to work with AI, with the developers of AI a little bit to get more specifically exactly what she wanted pins.
She got so many pins listed.
So feel free to use
sold.
them. So dial in your category. You have this opportunity to actually talk to the real people who are developing it. So there might be a little tweaking you can ask for. They might also get annoyed with you because they ask for a lot of people to contact them. But this is the time to do that.
That is true.
So Media Picker, if you books are great. I wouldn't do anything to books because we have tons of experience with that. Records, as far as I can tell, records are awesome. CDs are awesome. Music is awesome. Video games, I'm not sure totally technically. Have I gotten a lot of feedback on video games? So Media Picker, what specifically maybe? Josh might even be in here right now. That's what I'm talking about.
Nash was saying there are too many listings, so eBay will primarily become a blackmail operation in the future. Oh, wait.
But we're not there yet, so let's stop living in the...
Well, no, that's the whole...
Sorry, Nash, I'm so glad you're here.
That's the whole... Yeah, who was it?
I know.
That's the whole promoted thing, though. That's, so people that aren't promoting are probably going to...
eBay is owned by BlackRock and the thing and the thing.
Banker
now, until
gangsters.
the full collapse of society... We're working within the strategies that we have, and we have to win these. We got to make money and buy junk. That's how we keep
this is a
capitalism moving.
Team Pokey's take. I think a lot of the AI naysayers are actually early adopters that want to maintain their advantage for as long as possible.
So clever.
That could be. Bearded Picker's always joking. Oh no, yeah, it's Steve.
Yeah, it does.
But we know
Media
he's
sucks.
joking intentionally, but yeah. Oh, Paul.
I just got to say, I'm a bit jelly spam. Your hair is gorgeous. Look at you.
Oh, I washed it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. We cleaned up.
Thanks, Jovial.
What happened to red mail,
What is
mail,
any
white
of
mail,
that? I don't
pink
even know what
mail,
that is.
Catholic mail?
Blackmail?
Probably not. Those
Oh,
were
it's
all.
because of...
They were no good.
Snoopy collector Carla.
Hello, Carla. 5 Snoopy day. Hooks. Carla's 5 Snoops.
We told you that we got that advent calendar for dogs from Costco. He is loving it. We're taking
guys,
a video every
full-
time. I was thinking we should probably try to
Edit it.
trim them and then
We'll edit
release
his
them.
advent calendar, but it is the cutest thing ever.
It really is.
He's the cutest thing ever, and we just quantum him by giving him an advent calendar for dogs.
It seems like he can't get any cuter, but
He does.
wait, is that I ship myself? Is that the wrong reseller?
The wrong reseller. I ship myself. Present.
No.
Hey guys.
can't
No, I ship
remember.
myself's gone.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what
I just know that they changed their names a lot.
They did. It no longer I ship myself is not. I'm gonna take
B
that
News
name.
was saying lots of
Listing
violations.
Mike says also seeing a bunch of sellers fussing about payment holds. It's coming soon, I guess. Not for me. I don't accept it anymore. I am using a positive vibratory excretions from my brain to not allow anything bad to happen ever again. Thank you.
So eBay is
Stop playing with me, Stop playing with my emotions, Smokey.
so
That's a big worm.
so
No special sound.
so what it is though is
It's working. So
eBay
great.
will seize the opportunity
Oh, they're gonna
if
seize your
you
money.
do anything. Just go to
They
the
give you a seizure.
just go to eBay's like money hold or whatever, funds hold. You'll see. I mean, it's like unusual sales volume, unusual dollar amount,
Unusual switch it from buy it now to auctions.
you know, whatever status, your seller status has dropped. So you just need to make sure you don't have any of those because they will seize the opportunity and then start holding your money.
Media Picker's got a lot of stuff. Competitive pricing. The only reason why I mentioned
Okay.
pricing is because we have been caught with our pants down, as Nash TV will attest to, several times where the prices just got away from us. I mean, in a short period of time, like we're talking, we listed stuff and a month or two later, our prices are out of whack. And he brought that to our attention, and we were able to sell all these stupid Poldark, whoever that jerk is, PBS DVDs. Well, we sold them all.
And
It's
it
crazy.
has to be because Nash keeps messaging us through that.
Oh, through
and
that
I
one
swear
thing? Maybe it
eBay's
is.
like, oh, look, this is getting a lot of activity. And they keep, we've sold so many of those DVD.
Nash has made us
It's
sell
so
our
funny.
DVDs, so we probably should
Hey,
give him
Steve
a cut,
Ash,
but we won't.
aloha.
But we won't. Hi, Steve. How you doing today?
The only last thing I wanted just to mention the media picker is the whole listing quality report thing. I'm wondering
Oh yeah, check out your listing
if
quality
you
report.
if you checked
If
that
you haven't.
out.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And if anybody gets, you've probably all figured it out by now because I'm late to the party always. But if you download it, just download Google Drive and then upload it to your Google Drive. You can see it. If you ever couldn't figure out how to open it, that's one way to do it for free. Mike says sellers that are cash flow poor will be gone with implementation of hold payments. Then an additional 3.5 promo ad increase for those who want to turn more sales, weeding out the weak. I guess they are. I mean, maybe
Well, unless
they didn't get us. They killed us and then they livened us again.
But Liz Morgan at Value Added Resource did an article saying that people reporting their holds were lifted. However, people still reporting they are
people are-
getting holds.
Because
so
they're doing something wrong.
I said it's the lighthouse effect. They're doing a
No,
lighthouse
well,
effect.
maybe, but
choosing certain
okay,
groups at certain
make
times.
up that baloney reason, or what's a good reason for it? They have
bad
5
lighthouse.
reasons, including the one that they held our money for, which was weird
Unusual
and
sales
unusual
volume or
sales
something,
volumes.
yeah.
Okay, it's written in their rules. They just enacted it, and then they let us go. Probably on a Christmas commutation type basis. They went, it's Christmas. They need their money to spend, so we'll give it back to them. So if you've gotten busted since then, I don't attribute it to them moving forward with this draconian plan of clamping down on everybody. I see it as people are still messing up. And we didn't technically mess up, but we violated one of their rules. We couldn't not violate it. I don't understand how to not violate it.
I guess how would we have done it? How would
I
we
don't
have
know.
had that sale? The person did say something about, doing other transactions some other way, but we were like, no, eBay.
Let's take it off of eBay,
But-
right?
But that's
I don't
just
know.
it. Had we known that, I don't even know if that would have like registered with us because we still would have been like, oh, but it's legitimate. It's just who knows,
It was 100% legitimate. A perfect sale. It was a perfect sale.
right? I guess I would have thought that it would be more than just one transaction that would trigger weird, volume and
It's not, though.
it's not one transaction and they get ya
They
good.
can. Ayo hearted you for being nice.
Ayo, ayo.
B Nude says most sellers don't understand cash flow biz at life, and they are basically completely running green at 5 years. They are in failure. I don't know what that means. Oh, if they are not basically completely running green in 5 years.
Oh, and I was just gonna say the
Well,
thing
most
with,
businesses get 5 years from the local government to not pay, to say they're failing, and then they go, you can't be that business anymore because you have to pay taxes eventually.
I was going to say the things with the funds hold, if you're a high volume seller, then it wouldn't have a huge impact on you unless you sold like a $4,000 item and then you had to wait 14 days to get your money. But I mean, some people have their money hold for 30 days.
Yeah.
But
I mean, and Beard says Amazon, you get held for
But if you have enough items rolling, constantly being sold and going out every day and you wouldn't be as noticeable because you would be getting payouts every single day. But when you're not a huge volume seller like us, you have days without money coming in.
Primo, it means say got a gondola books, 30 cents a unit. No matter what they sell for, shipping is in line, a line item write-off. So say it sells for $20 and shipping cost $5, $15 is declared. Okay, I see.
Right, it's a business expense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, this is giving a reason why they're selling books at a flat cost.
Because they're such big companies that they can write off the shipping and then it helps them in the long run.
Free shipping is a promotional expense. Gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying. Aloha, sales very slow today, Jen says. Sales are slow today. Yeah.
For being the holiday season, like we were saying earlier, it's good steady sales, but not holiday sales.
Yeah, day by day, it's not impressive. But yeah, over the course of the time, it's fine. Yeah.
I just hope that it picks up.
That's for our media store. The other store is out of merch now.
I want to add too.
Like we just sold the last tape deck. It's like we can't keep good electronics in stock. So everything is gone.
Beard said he's been selling crap like crazy. He was talking about it and sold one live today.
The faster I list them, the faster they go.
I just want to add, I understand that selling online is different than brick and mortar in regards to shoppers for holiday because we have to factor in a shipping period. But when I worked in retail, I managed a t-shirt store for many years, and then I worked for a jewelry company. We did not see the sales pick up in the brick and mortar stores until the first week of December. We're in the first week of December.
Are we?
But it was really the second week though where things started exploding in the brick and mortar stores.
Oh right, I was going to check. So I checked last year if you want to consider our store is twice the volume, or no, it was 1,000 last year. It's 4,000 this year. So it's three times as much. Our sales have increased by 282%. So I don't think that's a fair.
I think that,
but we are beating last year.
So for shipping, it does make you go, when you have to ship stuff, we lose, like a full week. Because I think USPS says that their cutoff for ground shipping is the 17th.
I don't even think about it. I literally don't care. I mean, why would I care? It doesn't affect me at all.
Well,
nobody contacts me and say, "Hey, can you get this here by Christmas?" They just buy it or don't. At least I don't experience it.
Right, but shoppers that want something by Christmas might not purchase something online thinking they're not going to get it in time.
They're not going to get it in time. So, I mean, we ship everything out in a day, but still, just assume you're not going to get it in time and everybody wins.
I mean, ground shipping is like 5 days.
Media Picker says, what slows me down with ListEasier is that I'm extremely detailed. So that's your first problem. Cancel that part. You're no longer extremely detailed with your description. But price comping is a slowdown. But I think it's like the least thing that I have to do with my ListEasiers is just double check comps myself with my own eyes. Not trust anybody or anything to it. But as far as the titles for media, maybe you're doing a different media that's not working exactly the same way. But in the descriptions and the titles, I just don't even barely look at them. One thing that I'm questioning, though, I'll ask you all, media sellers, is this is really, really good first edition rich library of books. I mean, the guy got every books over the course of 40 years sent to him Most of them are ARCs, advanced readers copies, with like a photo or some sort of pamphlet or some sort of questionnaire or something in it. And the quality can range from like perfect to just handled at the minimum. So I say very good plus on everything. And the question is, I'm going to forget the question. The question is, nope, I forgot the question. I set it up so beautifully that I forgot. I'm just
You
lost.
taught too much.
I'm lost in a field of beautiful rosy flowers, and I forgot where I was going. I just stopped here.
You were asking. Okay.
No, you go.
Oh, you were wondering what he was selling.
So price comping them, yes, but details,
being
no.
detailed. So media picker.
You have to lose being.
Prior to ListEasier, we were very,
Biff would
very
argue
cookie cutter, just basic, not detail oriented at all with our media. Our books, it was just we'd choose film. We had the same description that said this
was
is
just like from a library.
This is from the library of a professor.
Nothing about the book.
Film professor. We would say nothing about the book. So for us, ListEasier is doing so much work that we've never ever
hundreds
done.
and hundreds of words that I don't write or know or see.
We are not.
Zero INADs, zero issues with descriptions or titles from people who purchase. I think to this date, I think it's $20,000 since July, or I don't remember when we actually got our hot little hands on the software. I keep saying it was July, so I think it's July. ListEasier came out, and we have listed thousands of items with it.
You need
and made tens of thousands of dollars. I don't know.
And so the one thing that we surrendered on was the format of the titles, because we had a very distinct way that we would do the titles.
Yes. Parentheses.
You need to.
I want parentheses around the year. Who doesn't have parentheses?
You have to get comfortable and then just surrender to.
You have to surrender
to what ListEasier is generating
it's like life.
For you for all the details and everything.
It's like sometimes we're just like real uptight about stuff, and then not saying you are, not casting.
But we're so used to it now.
I'm uptight.
And we're so comfortable with ListEasier now. We know that its accuracy is exceptional.
Yes.
And so that's why we're like, just list.
It's a tool.
He does a quick scan of everything, and then of course he has to price out stuff. But
it's a trap.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's wonderful. It's marvelous. It's wonderful.
So Mike was saying that's unless you're actually making decent income and can turn desirable items. If you're really doing great, hire some employees to handle the day-to-day grinding tough to do, though. Yeah, that would be great. If we ever got to that point, that would be awesome.
You know what sucks is other people. I don't look forward to employees. I just want to milk us to the bone. But it does. My knuckles hurt though. They do hurt from oldness.
Very easy to do a ledger or even a spreadsheet as long as the cost of goods is en masse. Otherwise, it's item by item.
Media pickers are the way for listings and ListEasier to be saved as drafts into eBay before having them go live. No. Not at this time. I don't know if that's on their list of things to do. I do know for a fact that is not the way it works.
What do you do? Because
I just list them live right there.
Oh, but sometimes like you pause and then you go back to them. What are you
So
doing?
often what I'll do is I'll batch up before I list. So you give me thousands and thousands of pictures in different categories. So I go through and batch them up I create batch and I select the store that I want to put them in. Then I select a template. So all the templates. So it's so easy. Frank Manchell hardcover. Yeah. Choose that. It's got everything pre-filled, shipping policy, return policy, everything's pre-filled. And then I add the pictures that you have taken. And then I say how many pictures is per listing. So each in the batch, each item, each listing has the same amount of pictures. And then once that's listed, then I go into table mode and fill out I can once over all
I'm
the
sorry. What do you mean once that's listed?
once the pictures are put up there and you say create the listings.
Oh, right.
Then I go to
okay.
table view and look at all the, and I remembered my question, look at all the prices, and then I have to do one by one the prices until I'm done. Usually in batches of whatever. But at first I just list them and don't put in the prices. Might leave them for a day or two. Just in there as a batch, sitting there waiting for me.
Okay, but you
to
can like
list.
shut down your computer and
Oh,
go
yeah.
back in, and that
yeah.
batch that you started is still there.
Yes. So here was the question for booksellers is, there is a difference between first edition and first print. But do buyers know that? So I think it's more important to, if you say first print on something, that tells you it's first edition and first print. But do buyers know that?
Yeah, but could a
Or is
second
first ed-
edition have a first print? Yeah,
Probably.
Right. So
But that's my question is, so I guess you have to say first print, first edition, if you want someone to know everything. Because almost all these books are first editions, and almost all of them are first prints of first editions, except for all along the Western Front. All quiet along the Western Front. So tell me. Record Crate saying because of Delight, I think. That's to somebody else.
Oh yeah, what was he saying? He did say something about delay.
Well, Jovial said that she cleaned her house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Thanks to Record Crate.
I love Delight.
Biff is saying, I'm switching to ChatGPT listing for my desirable items. It lets me prompt my titles, descriptions, and I'm really not trying to list. Yes, if you don't.
Oh.
So ListEasier is a volume product. So that's true.
But they are making it so that people that have one-offs, individual, not the same type of items, right?
Yeah, they're doing one-off
to make
workflow.
it easier. Yeah.
You're killing Dave. You're killing Dave. But he's making a one-item workflow for ListEasier, so you will be able to do that. But you're right, because as ListEasier was developing, all the things weren't there, and I've had to go multiple times over to ChatGPT and create a listing. But now, all the categories are in ListEasier, and I haven't seen the single item workflow yet. We'll have to see how that works. But it will make it'll make it so that maybe Biff doesn't have to see going to ChatGPT is just that there's a efficiency issue with transferring stuff. Doesn't really take long, but if you were to do a lot of them, it would be annoying.
Oh gosh, I tried the other day. I tried doing a ChatGPT and asked it to help me with coming up with like an eBay title or something. It totally came up with the wrong information in
Sometimes you
ChatGPT.
gotta be smart.
I was like, that's
it's
not.
still your smartest employee.
When I did the Google Lens gave me it. What's that?
It's listed.
But when I went to ChatGPT, I was like, what?
Greetings, Professor.
Oh, I think it was like a charm or something.
Oh,
and
one of those little
ChatGPT gave
Oh,
me
yeah.
like the wrong information about it.
It was a bead for Pandora, but it's a weird little thing. It's like
Google Lens immediately was like, "Oh yes, this is
Google Lens
this
knows.
style number. It's a
this is
retired
also
piece."
why good AIs don't use just one thing.
Right.
They use lots of
But
different things.
ChatGPT twice
I
lied
can't
to me
eat
about the
just one AI
the
and
artist
not want
on
more
on
anymore.
a piece of art, and I said, I think you got this wrong. And it said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You're right. I felt pressure to give you the name of an artist.
Such a liar.
And it was a fake artist name. I was
Total
like,
lie.
oh my God.
Was apologizing to her. It's like, give me some money for lying. That'll teach you.
Biff can't imagine even being a top 100 bookseller. According to the LQR, you would have to be a big fish.
Yeah, and I think that I think that that's why they have 35% sell-through rates. Because don't you think that if a bookseller has one book that sells 100 items per month, that would totally skew the sell-through rate for them? For their general sell-through rate would be, because then they could get, this book has 200, 300, 400, 500% sell-through
And
rate.
that's why it
Son of
skews
a
it
guns.
for, I'm pretty sure I remember who it was that had that one INAD out of 150 sales, and now they get charged an extra 6%. It's because these huge booksellers,
They really
they'll
skew
have
it.
INADs too, but they sell so many
Yeah.
that they're messing up that average
Thankfully,
percentage.
we just have that. We only have one return ever in the history of our media store, and it was the ding dong that ordered Simply Red CD. I'm guessing they said wrong thing sent. They're like, we want a record, not a CD.
It's like it literally was in the CD category.
He
It
bought a
says
CD.
CD in the title. The photo is a CD, silver round.
But I sent him the wrong thing for his brain.
Yeah,
I sent him the wrong thing for
did
his
you
brain.
like dispute that or anything?
It doesn't even show up. It's the only return we have, so we don't even have. No, it's not registering. I mean,
Have they
go
been
look.
refunded or something?
I'll go look. Maybe it took a couple of days to register.
Is he sending it back to us?
He's supposed to. But here we are in the service metrics for books and magazines. Oh, our peers are at 0.21%, but we're at 0.0. Never thought it would be great
For
to be an
item not as
underachiever,
described.
huh? It's
Right.
great to be an underachiever in service metrics.
So if you are higher at all than the peers,
Music.
then you get screwed.
So music, we
It's
have
not
30
based
transactions.
on your own transactions. It's the average
Item not as
transactions
described, 0.0.
of everyone.
So yeah, we're the best sellers ever made on the entire eBay.
Oh,
Oh, look, they're going to give us 75% off of promoted off-site listings. How about I ignore that?
Den
as
Decor was doing
usual?
offsite. Like
He
through
did say it turned it on. He said he did
Yeah.
$5 a day off-site, and
Yeah.
it turned on his sales
Mhm.
like he thought.
he was saying that in the other
I don't believe it. I don't believe in advertising.
okay, that's
Who am I?
B
Who am I?
Nudes and Mike
I don't
Mitchum.
believe in advertising. I'm Todd. Just kidding.
Oh, don't you pick
that
on
sound
my
I'll pick on your Todd.
Todd. They were rough on Tom today.
Ugh, poor
I'm like,
Tom.
Tom is getting roasted on his birthday.
His chestnuts get roasted on an open fire
But I have to
every
say, I
show.
was laughing a lot though.
It's funny.
Because Tom is hilarious.
He's dadgumming it all the way to the funny house.
Those two are chit chatting with each other.
Okay, I'm gonna jump because
Record
we're
crate.
of course way
Okay,
behind, as
Jen, have you
usual.
heard from T? Oh, okay, talking with Jen. Okay, Paul is here. Hello.
Where are we? Here we are. Here we are, face to face.
What of mine are you
loving
smelling?
me. What is that song from? Oh, I'm singing. We should probably watch Sound of Music too. Feel like a long time since I've wholesomed up with some Sound of Music. I think my
Mike G was saying, I'm curious to see
if in
how
doubt,
many,
parts them out.
I'm curious to see how many of eBay top sellers are in auto parts. You know what? That reminds me. Someone was saying how they sold a toy, and
That's why what?
it was, I don't know, it was
Just a
some
random
sort of
toy.
a toy, but it was not working. And they listed it in the title and in the description saying parts for parts or repair. Well, the person is returning the item, and people were like, you should have listed it as a parts and repair eBay category or condition. And they said
They didn't?
they said that the toy category that they were listing it in didn't have that as an option. It was just new or used. And then I was like, oh yeah, what do you do in a situation like that? So
How
they
do you
didn't have
solve
the
a problem
protection
like
of the listed as
Maria?
parts and repair.
Oh, I hope they survived. I'm really concerned about those board
You
members.
are so weird.
Nerds. Nerds over on the
Bearded
boards.
Picker was saying 30% for Walmart Incorporated, including Sam's.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? Oh, Sam's is part of Walmart.
Oh, I did not know that.
Gotcha. Thank you. Still, oh my God. So much, right? I mean, it's just like
Pico!
it's a racket.
Hi, Pico. Hey there, all. How is everyone?
Pico! Aloha to Keith. Thank you for stopping by.
If you're still here, we're a little behind.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up here.
Meanwhile, in Darth Beard's galaxy, that's it. The Tiki people are there, and I'm sure Spam, Pokey, and Primo are with them. General B Nudes, prepare your men.
Prepare your men.
Hey, Stephen Bargains.
Stephen Bargains, bud. How you doing today? I did not think it was going to be a big influx of resellers. There are a lot of people out there just want to clock into work, clock out when they go home, not worry about the job.
Yeah.
Reselling is not, even for people who came into reselling during the pandemic, some of them were super smart, hot shotters, like, pointy beard people who are, gonna make it in the reselling.
Yeah, reselling full time is a very I don't know.
I'm rebooting.
I don't want to say tough, but
it is tough.
it requires
It's a bit of a grind.
I mean, I've always heard
Not a hustler.
if you
though.
work for yourself, you need to be prepared. You are working all the time.
Yes, I'm a grinder, not a hustler, though, I would say.
I mean, in the middle of the night, it's like he's looking at his phone to see if there's any questions or offers.
I mean,
to
I figure if I
send
can get there first, I'll get the sale. If I gotta pee, might as well check your phone. But I think in general that the way I've always seen reselling is that there was a ton of opportunity in misallocated stuff. I think I said this the other day too. So I'm not gonna. I hate repeating myself, but as reselling matures, I can only imagine that companies. At one point, I went to companies and got all their stuff for free because they were just happy to get rid of it. Then people, yeah, sure, you can come get our stuff, but we want you to pay for it. Then people are like, oh, well, maybe we'll just hire a person in our company to handle our asset disbursement and make sure that we can donate it and get a tax write-off or get the maximum value from it. And that's where sort of everybody sort of is moving towards. Now, at this point, big companies still use people like Chris from Daily Refinement, or you could still grow your business in that space, that fashion, especially fashion, where they're just producing so much crap every seasonal crap. You can make a living doing that. But it's going to get harder and harder and harder each and every year for resellers that don't sell vintage stuff, resellers that don't have a hoard, resellers that are trying to find new inventory because there's going to be less.
Which
distributors are going to give it.
You just reminded me. Somebody reached out to him on his Instagram, which, by the way, he really doesn't.
Vintage.
He doesn't check Instagram that often.
No, I don't. Not enough.
I check mine more often. So if you want to get in touch with us, you're probably better off reaching out to me on Instagram, spam banshee. But somebody reached out and had said that they had been looking into that book collection that we got.
Yeah, somebody else.
Yeah.
Strawberries. What was it called? Swazzleberries? Swagberries?
What?
What was Tech's AI lister called?
List Better or something. Better Lister.
Yeah, but then it changed, remember?
Oh, right.
It's called Snozberries now. Snozberries taste like snozberries.
We don't really know. No, I don't think on his part it was intentionally.
Well, we will never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allegedly,
he
didn't do it on purpose. I don't know.
It seems like maybe his partnership ended up going sideways, and was it what he expected or something? I don't know. Just rumors.
No, I mean, he sold it off to somebody who then somebody else stole it from them and built another one in Nairobi and Iceland or something crazy. So Tech had sold it, but he sold it in, it seemed to me personally, looking on without any inside knowledge at all, it seemed very, there was something wrong with it. So he sold it. Because I can't imagine he wouldn't have kept it if it seemed like it would have behooved him. But he was able to offload it, and it had problems. And then somebody else got it, and then somebody stole it.
Well, I mean, as we
them.
know just from Josh and ListEasier,
Allegedly.
it requires so much maintenance to keep it going. And maybe
you betcha.
Maybe that's one of the aspects they were looking at. He was like,
he's not a programmer, I would say.
Like if you have an app,
I'll go out on a limb.
Even a cell phone app that you have to constantly be
Yeah.
updating it, and that requires a dedicated
That's
team.
what I'm saying. I'm not a hustler like Kevin, Commonwealth Kevin. I mean, we definitely are part of the grind culture of eBay, but I guess it doesn't feel like such a grind if you do it 24 hours a day. It just feels like lifestyle. Thank you. My reliable 2001 Honda Accord had right front crushed by another driver pulling out, totaled. And they'll part it out and make a ton. Big racket in the auto industry. Yes. And that reminds me that we have a ton of old Mercedes parts we have to get back into.
Oh, Biff answered, I think, trail cam tees. Of course it was. Is that what Biff is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just don't want to get busted. I have feelings. I have more different feelings about it, but
we have no idea.
we don't have any idea, technically. It just...
All we know is ListEasier is not that.
This is what we know. We know ListEasier is not that. And as AI tools go, it's the best. It's the brightest, with the brightest future, and it has the most Canadian owners. So
Well, Mike G was saying that he had to report insurance scandals from the insurance commission for lying about what happened. Literally got letter in the mail stating you're not getting jacked. Well, that changed once reported.
Oh, that's awesome. Mike, so here's how it works in our city. A couple years ago, the potholes can get kind of bad here, but I just have no what's the word? I have no shame. We're driving our car and there's this big pothole in the middle of this main part of the road. So I call it into the city. I happen to know that if they don't fix it in 2 days and it's more than 2 inches deep, there's a liability issue. I'm also, without using the R word, semi that. I forget things. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing.
Distracted.
I'm distracted. And so I hit
Forgetful, forgetting that there's a pothole.
a dangerous pothole here that I called in just a few days ago. Not kidding. Drove right into it with both wheels, bent both rims. Next day, forgot. Remembered at the right time, but then swerved the other way, other side, two bent rims. I'm not
What a
kidding.
dummy.
So, I call in to the city and they put me in touch with this insurance adjuster. She's like, so you bent your rims and then the next day you bent the other two? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what are you,
She's like, you had
stupid
to.
or something?
Right. She's like, no one would admit to that.
Right. So they bought me brand new rims and tires for Mercedes. They bought us brand new 18-inch rims and tires, which were over $5,000.
Wow.
And they paid up to the man. I was like, you give me that money, you made the hole in the ground. And they did it. So I would never be scared to, although that was my city.
Well, that was like
weird.
real legitimate. I mean, I don't know what.
Well, he's legitimate.
Mike G had to report insurance scumbags.
Just fight the insurance companies at all moves. Just fight them. What are they going to do?
So Media Picker
Deny you, I guess.
Media Picker was saying there's a few things in the title that they're removing, such as USA. I then also have to go in and advertise the ones that I want to do, etc. It saves time, just not a ton yet. I'm sure it will get better. So who is it?
Is there a way that you
Mom
could
and
do?
Pop Vintage or something? They came out.
They're
with
with the
some sort of-
promoting thing.
Yeah,
It's for promotions.
Isn't
But
that
for
awesome?
Media Picker, can you test out? Can you take 10, 20 of your best items, run them through ListEasier? So I'm saying take something you know is going to sell. I mean, don't work with some crap. Take 10 great items, run them through ListEasier. Do not change a thing. Put them up. See what happens.
Oh, run a
That way,
test.
yeah, that way
Yeah.
you're not going to lose anything by running that test. See if those things sell. If they do, spread it out a little bit, helping yourself become comfortable with how ListEasier is listing it. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what you have in the title if that thing sells. It doesn't matter if you have James Helferstay is a butt surgeon. You can put that right in the title. If it sells, who cares? maybe try that just to help yourself see. Because it would be curious. I'd be curious.
So Biff was saying, I support ListEasier overall. I am a client, but it is not the final answer. It was giving really
developing.
suspect titles the other day.
They
Believe
changed
me.
some stuff this last week, so just pretend.
If you just
this
let
week
it
didn't
ride,
happen.
you'll be better than many, but you won't be better than me.
Well, see, but you can't.
Because Biff does
Yeah.
his own.
Some of us are really.
There's also Winterly's, one of our friends that we've met through YouTube, doesn't get to watch our shows frequently, but she also said that she knows her niche so well,
which is clothing.
and
So she can blip blop. She works in
has-
fashion,
and she has friends that are in what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
How to optimize, like they in search engines and
Oh,
stuff.
their tags and
So she
keywords and
has
granny
all of this
core and all
info.
that crap.
Yeah. So she said
She's
that
hip.
she is the top in her category in results on Google and all that stuff. And Biff is like that too.
Yeah, Biff is. I mean, you're dealing with some of the top eBayers. In
But for
certain
those of us
categories.
that are not like that, this
we are not.
is
I mean, we sometimes are on accident, I would say, more than on purpose. But as we do this more, the more purposeful it does end up getting. And I would suspect we are not booksellers. We are not book readers. So how can we be booksellers? And we're just flying through our thousands of books. So I know it works. I don't think I wouldn't, because I've never developed a system to list books. I didn't have my own system except for the way I did it, which was lame. So ListEasier is no matter what better. I didn't start up here and have to go down and say ListEasier, do it the way I want. I basically went way down here and went, ListEasier, help me do this. Calgon, take me away, Mr. Wizard, whatever. So I know that it might be sort of like a digression for you to let go of the wheel and use the force, but try it. Try it for
on
like
a
I said.
couple of items and see.
I want you to do 20 items.
Paul
really
is-
good ones.
Paul is saying how he watched the last video after the
Oh,
fact.
thanks.
And he sent a pic of a
Yes, I
time
love that.
machine. I
It's one of
didn't
my
see it. I'll
favorite
have
films.
to look.
It's one of my favorite movies. Still be out thousands having to buy in today's. Oh, that was part of their conversation.
Yeah. The wrong reseller was saying, for some reason my name changed on here. It was
It was DNB.
yeah. So now on
Yeah.
some channels they're showing handles, the @ names
I think
instead of the
they're
channel
A/B
names.
testing it or something.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's
I think sometimes it reveals @ that people didn't want revealed. That's why I don't like it.
It was happening on John's Flippin' It Easies a lot, and now it's happening on ours too.
Big perm.
Oh, and it was
I'm big
happening on-
perm. I don't
on
mind being big perm.
Bearded Pickers.
Big
too.
worm.
Big perm.
I always like big. What's his name? I forget his real name. Big worm is I forget his name, but he's in Elf. He plays the manager of the 6-inch curl, 6 inches.
Oh God,
He plays that.
take the scissors and you drag it on the
Yes.
the
He's
ribbon.
he's like one of my favorite actors. He's in a bunch of different movies. He's in Maid. I think he's in Maid.
Oh, I need to watch.
Big
Elf.
perm. Hold on. Spam says, haha. Thought you had a
Thought
do.
I had a do, but you just watched
Yeah.
it. It looks great.
That's it. It's
Thanks.
natural. It does. It is a nice shaggy.
But
Um,
but the next day though, this all goes
it's garbage.
away. It just
Turns to
you
garbage.
know.
There's also grays in there. Should we investigate your grays?
Yeah, you've pointed that out enough. You want me to start pointing them out? Like that's all white practically.
It's very distinguguished.
Yeah.
It's very
I
distinguished.
see some white hairs in there.
It's also
But
distinguished.
your head
Did you-
though doesn't.
Did you
really
notice
have-
how beard? So for whatever reason, dudes sometimes get gray stripes.
streaks? Yeah.
Streaks. It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know why. And why are they points right here? And why is this thing know to get white first? How do it know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do our arms know? How does the body know to distribute the fat so that you don't have one huge like
Arm.
fat arm and
Well,
one
you've seen
tiny
people.
skinny
Sometimes
arm?
people it doesn't.
How
gets
our
confused.
bodies are amazing though to know how to like.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tuck a little
Is
here
there a
and a little
fat
there.
traffic cop in there that's like,
Yeah.
like the
Go
guy
to
from
the
Die
right,
Hard,
go to the left. Up, go up near
eating
the
a
shoulder a
Twinkie,
little.
telling where people to go? I think that's what happened.
Media producer listing quality report. I'm in the top, less than 1% in all categories. Basically, just recommends free shipping.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Skip. I do check the quality
do.
report. Okay, and saying that listing quality report. I'm in the top less than 1% in all
okay.
categories. Top less.
So that's what you're ended with is free shipping. It's
Yes.
we have a couple things we could change, but most of them are like
Big Dre.
put a 10th picture on something that has 9 pictures and free shipping. That's basically what they're saying on all of our stuff too, which we're not going to do.
I'm sorry. Did you say you do promoted listings?
PL, we call it PL.
Big Dre, aloha. eBay
Aloha.
still hasn't released my funds in return that was opened and closed in my favor. November 19th.
Well, okay, let me calculate this. I would have called them 17.9 times by now, I believe. So might want to get on the horn.
Oh no,
With
Primo.
the bay.
Caught with your pants down. I hope nobody had a camera phone. Wait, what was that? I can't remember. Cha-ching, of course. Todd is always getting cha-ching.
It just gets cha-chings with nothing.
No promoting.
Biff, who has always used the LQR to track my GMV ranking per category, it implies quite a bit about what you're doing right and wrong. Yeah, it absolutely. I'm glad it's back for everybody. The tools to actually, it took me a lot of time. It takes me a lot of time to look at data and metrics and want to give a crap what they mean. I do. I preferred, day trading where it was just like green or red. I like it when stuff's green or red, so I know good, bad.
So Mike was saying in regards to the funds hold, if I get another $4,000 sales day like last year, eBay might trigger my account. It seems like they're slowly affecting accounts based on the AI triggers.
You'll get one for 4,000. We can
big
attest
increased
to that.
sales day, changing your store, etc. Now the thing also is, even though he's been on eBay since 1999, this particular
97.
1999.
I'm 97.
This, our 97. Our media store, even though it had existed for a while, we had not sold on it.
Years.
And so the selling only happened a year and a half ago now.
Yeah, what?
Selling on that only happened a year and a half ago. So they still considered a year and a half old store new.
I passed the new store phase, which is where they held our money for the first time.
They hold your funds in the beginning when you first start selling, even if you've been on eBay with another store.
I'm getting flipping
But they consider the store new still, even after a year and a half. So that's another thing. They wanted more like a gradual increase. It's really weird.
I think Paul's saying for personal sellers, private sellers. Doesn't private mean public and public? They're so... Are we backwards? Which way are you supposed to drive, on the left or right? We haven't even figured that out
And
yet.
I was also wondering if the holds affect private, or what is it, business?
So are you saying, Paul, that they used to horse-drawn carriages were driven on the left side? Is that why? Because, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of horse setup you have. Because if you had dually horses, then you could sit on the right or left. But if you only had a single horse on your carriage, then you'd be right in the center, right? So when they built automobiles, how did they choose the left as the... or the right? Which one was right or wrong? How did they choose? Paul, I thought you would know the answer to this.
Well, here in the U.S., well, in Vermont, so states can have their own threshold. In Vermont, you have to, eBay has to issue a W or a 1099, I think, starting at $600. I mean, technically, no matter what you make, you're supposed to be reporting it, but...
Adam says, so true, Bridget. Record store
Yeah.
day, Black Friday brought gobs of folks to the crate, and all weekend I post a sign stating the cutoff date to order and have it before Festivus. I ordered gobs of Charlie Brown Christmas. Do they make a new one of those every single year for Record Store Day?
That's so great.
Because I have one that's not too old. That's I think we have a green one. We might even have a clear one with gold sparkles. I have a clear. I don't know what the clear one is with gold sparkles. I gotta figure out what record that was. I forget.
What is RSD?
Record Store Day.
Oh.
Team
sorry.
Pokey. Hey, Spam. What's the name of the sticker store that your buddy runs? Think about the
Oh.
stickers out there with each sale. Think about they're thinking
right.
about sending out
It's
sticker stop shop.
So Axe Monkey, who is often in our chat,
Not today. Hooky.
sticker stop shop on eBay. She did those adorable Pokey stickers for us and gave us a whole bunch of stickers that she couldn't sell on eBay because eBay's, I don't remember, right? They took them down or something. I can't remember.
She was just she was having a trouble with something, so she said they were questionable stickers, like
And
some weed related.
Josh
ones and stuff,
had
maybe.
ListEasier stickers made.
from Axe
made
Monkey
through
made
her.
those sticker stop shop on the eBay. Biff says books and music are the easiest thing to title, and there's a consensus best way. Okay, for books you obviously lead with the title and the author. There goes your first 40 characters. True story. If you want to put in publisher year, hardcover, desk jacket, after that, the
What?
other doesn't mean as much. And so, does anybody know what ARC means? Advanced Reader's Copy? Because I am putting that there, thinking that a collector will go first edition ARC because those do seem to command more money.
I do notice though that ListEasier does not always say
Never
the
says
cover.
ARC.
The cover, if it's
Yeah, it does say
doesn't
hardcover. Yes, it
doesn't
does.
always say that.
Doesn't always say it.
Right.
It's-
Sometimes.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it
But
doesn't.
I noticed on the list, on the listing quality report, how it was talking about the titles. It was saying words. It gave you a count of words, not characters. It said
did?
words. Listing quality report. Words in the title.
Ta-
It was like 10.3.
Keywords in the title or tags in the title.
And I
It's
was like, oh, that's
10.9.
interesting. It's not saying characters because we know 80 characters is the max. It was saying words.
And not all the titles have 10 words. I don't really know what they mean.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm not making those titles. ListEasier is.
Oh, right.
And according to the listing quality report, those titles
Ah.
are putting 10.9. I mean, I'm 1.1 away from the top sellers in my category. And I'm not sure I can ever be the top 10% because they're selling, media sellers are selling millions of copies of stuff. I can't compete with that. So I can't ever really get in there. But according to them, I'm 0.1 away from being in there. And computer software wrote the titles and descriptions for us, which means that tags in the title mean that, or keywords in the title are saying that it's repeated in the list. I can't even remember saying the term item specifics. It's so hard for me to remember that. But in order to get, I believe that it's referring to when it says 10.9 keywords or tags or whatever it says there, it's referring to things that are repeated in the item specifics. That's what makes it a tag or a keyword.
Oh,
and that's how you get
I
SEO.
thought it was saying the title.
SEO is
words.
by repeating things in different sections of your metadata. That's how you get a enhanced SEO. So it is enhancing our SEO, no doubt.
So the real book collectors
They want first.
Record
So
Crate
I have to go
does
back.
say the second edition can have a first print.
Okay. So then what I really should do is go back because most of my first editions are first prints as well. First print, first is what you want to see maybe. So if I was really, so here's the deal. If I wasn't already pricing, I'm pricing all these books Remember how
Who is
this?
gardening this time of year, Paul?
But seriously, Paul,
What are they gardening?
this little thing has candies in it from the 80s. Oh, these aren't the ones that turned colors.
Oh, B Nudes had left a. Wow, we are so behind.
Cute
30 minutes
dish.
ago.
Right? I forget what I was saying. I got distracted and just went with it. Something, Ted and Alice. Thank you.
Paul, he's saying, I'm being a sucker. Got
No, it gives you life. What
Well,
are all these words?
That's just it. I bet it makes you feel good, though, in the end.
Of course it do.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, B Nudes. Have a great day. Leave me a picker. I'll have to play around with this to see my final clicker process. Yeah. I mean, try just everybody. If you're getting hung up with this, just try 20 of some of your best stuff. Price it high, whatever you got to do. Make sure it's protected in the process. But you're not going to lose if you list your highest price stuff the way ListEasier wants you to list it, not the way you want to list it, and see if it sells. And I'm going to tell you it's going to sell because we are very connected with our processes. And this is why AI is going to disrupt every living one of us because our processes become they become different processes. We still need our processes. We still need our damn processes, but they're going to change and robots are going to do some
Media
of it.
Picker, if you're still here, Record Crate was asking, do you sell vinyl records? I'm not sure if you saw him ask that.
Cha-ching number 2. Not promoted.
Bearded Picker, damn silver hair. Nash was saying, I called eBay this week. They confirmed that it is still impossible to dispute an INAD, even when you have proof that it's a false INAD. Ha! Ebert said, eBay just wants to help us.
I still have
LOL.
Nash, so I still have one blemish on my record, which is a item not shipped on time, a very infuriating one, and I'll explain it to you. Let's take 10 minutes to explain this. I shipped an item, and for whatever reason, and I ship everything within a day, so it shipped within a day. However, I was incredibly stoned, or I don't know what was wrong with me. eBay pops up every once in a while. And I wasn't. I'm just saying that I must have been so out of it because it was a really stupid thing. Every once in a while, eBay says the wrong thing on your actions, on your action list. It says print label. And I'm like, I printed this already, but it said print label. I clicked on the action thing. It took me to the label printer. It didn't say up there I'd already printed a damn label for this thing. I printed another label. And I realized I've already shipped this thing out. But this was the next day. Or maybe even the next day. It was past the time to actually ship.
To report it?
No.
Oh.
It was just past the time to ship it. So let's say it was 2 days later for the story. That I shipped something out and then 2 days later I see in my action list it's saying that thing, I need to ship that thing. I'm like, no way, I can't. I better print out this label right now to get it going as fast as I can. I print it out 5 minutes later, then I go look and see I've already shipped this thing. Why did I just print out the label? Because eBay told me to. Interesting thing happens. It now updates the shipping with the new tracking. And even though I void that tracking label, it still says that day is the day I printed out the label. That's the day I printed out the shipping label. And even though the thing's already in the system being tracked along the way, it now records today's date, thereby leaving me with a defect that I have called and I cannot get it removed.
I printed 2 labels for one
You're
thing
welcome.
the other day. I hope I didn't do that.
I hope you didn't too, because then we're gonna send you to eBay
Because
via media mail.
The print was still up there, and I was like, wait, what? So I hit print again. And then 2 labels came out, and I just assumed they were the same tracking number.
If you're just printing it, as long as you're not buying it again, you're just printing.
No, I
another
didn't
label.
buy it again.
You're just printing it.
Okay.
No, that's not the same thing. Count says, yeah.
The big booksellers
40
offer
minutes
things.
behind? How stupid.
Yeah, let's go.
I know we can.
Oh, Upstate Pigs. Hey.
Upstate Picker! Upstate Pigs. Sorry. Totally different. I confused. My apologies.
Let's
Digression.
see. Hicks.
Uh,
Thomas.
Yes, Thomas. Yeah, the big booksellers offer things like free shipping. They have deals for
Yes.
less than but use stock photos, if photos at all. If photos at all. Sometimes it's just a dead eBay
The buyers
picture.
are gambling on what they actually get. Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
And I think that's fair. But what I'm doing is following some of my key tenets. Appeal to richer people. Like, I want to sell this book. It's film studies. It's kind of like a highfalutin genre of book anyway. So I'm going to make mine are from a film professor. Like, I'm going to, I don't know, try to add to the intrigue of my particular book, as opposed to don't buy those skeezy ones. Buy this killer one that's been touched by other people. Anyway, I like making up stuff
Jovial.
like that.
Talking to Paul.
No is a complete
volunteering.
sentence. However, if you said no, people wouldn't be able to enjoy your lovely hard work while making it more beautiful place to live. And that's exactly why.
Yeah, he's saying he's sometimes pretty.
Did I just admit to being on Grindr? I don't think
What?
so. I don't think so. Tinder, maybe. It's for wood.
Grindr.
These are both for wood, right? You Tinder and you grind and you, I don't know.
Oh, funny.
Which one am I on? If you want to get in touch, Beard has my cell phone number. You could contact me directly for I'm sure, a pretty reasonable price, as he says. Totally agree. Doing it full time became all consuming for me 24/7. People would say it gives me free time. And I thought, how? I must be doing it wrong. Snozzleberries. I know some people would think that everlasting gobstoppers to keep the gob shut. Beard says, hypothetically, it was a cash grab, and he thinks his followers are scum, allegedly. I think we're talking about Taking Sports' little skenandrum. Alleged skenandrum.
Yeah, don't read.
Thank you. Don't read
No.
this one?
Oh, come
I
on.
want to read it. I want to put stuff out there, and I like wiggling. Thank you. We got nothing else to do today. Come on. I shipped everything. We got nothing big going out.
Okay, that's fine as long as you're down with
I'm down.
getting through the comments.
Tech and Sports rushed to market and tried to steal other people's URLs. It was about the greatest thing ever. It was a tremendous alleged fail. I really haven't kept up with it after that, so that's interesting. I'm just all in with the good guys that I know to be. Well, at least all 4 rims matched. Yeah, do that, Media Picker. Sorry I'm so late, and none of this is all disjointed now. Basically busy intersection. Driver pulled out. Oh, that was his accident.
Oh, right. I remember that.
Will Ferrell. What was that referring to? Wait, see, we're so far back.
Elf? Well,
Oh, Elf. No, Elf. Well, Will Ferrell was in Elf, but Big Worm was in Elf. Biff says I've got lots of items. Wait. Yeah, it says my age now. Very disturbing. I've I've let lots of items through with LE titles. They sell on the strength of the description and lots of item specifics filled in. And I price them cheap because listing friction is reduced. Yeah, that's super, super accurate. Although I think it still does work for pricing things up too. At least we found with the book things. The bearded picker is looking through your window behind. Oh my gosh, I thought that was him. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Count's got the gray beard streaks too. Remember the angry biker pic? That's why I don't grow one anymore. Yeah, mine's still. She did cut my beard down because these things get out of control.
I mean, like a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of like cheese shreds in here that we didn't know about until after we cut them out.
Oh my gosh.
I had a little tiny mouse
just
living
reminded
in
me,
here.
I want some birthday cake. Cheese shreds.
Don't
And
have
then
to
I thought of your beard
twist
with
my
cake
arm.
parts in it.
Twist my arm. Don't twist my arm because arthritis hurts.
I do. So Media Picker does some promoted listings on items with a lot of competition, and then the otherwise I don't. Yeah, I mean
So-
that seems like the ideal way to do it.
Back to what you were saying. Now would be a good time to say promo Nomo over at Grams and Pops Vintage Corey invented a software program that can automate your promotions so that you don't have to even think about it
After X
again.
amount of days, it can put your stuff on promotions.
You don't
But
have
my
any,
only thing is,
there's
though,
3 tiers. It's expensive
it doesn't
though.
accommodate ending and selling similar, though, right?
You're not
It would-
supposed to do that.
right? But some,
Yeah, I don't see why it couldn't accommodate that. It's like
but
if you end
would-
your items, then it just won't
it would then
check those items.
But the
anymore.
clock restarts then, right? Because it
If you
will.
list a new item, sure.
Oh, wow! Ow, my body's hurting.
What are you doing? Because it's been 2 hours. We gotta hurry. Big
Can
J,
you hold him?
I called eBay and got confirmation that it was in my favor and that the funds would be released, but nothing yet. Yeah, call again because I've had multiple times where they've promised refunds and whatnot, and I never got them. And maybe they were only for $20, so I didn't try hard. And I feel like that's all I have to do now is try hard. Team Punky says, Biff, I'm with you. LE client and huge fan of the app, but I have to remove a zeroed word in about every 1 out of 4 of my listings. That's interesting. Acknowledged by Josh and hopefully corrected soon. You guys are in
it
early.
was using Velcro.
Oh, the Velcro thing. Dang. I mean, it's still early. This thing's only been out since July, and then August, and then September, and then October, and November. This thing's still a baby and under 6 months old. And the amount of sales that we've generated from it have far outweighed in the investment that could potentially have
Paul
been
was
made.
saying, I wouldn't worry too much about the listing quality report if you're just selling random one-offs. Yeah, maybe, true.
True, but we're doing our media story is media, so it actually totally makes sense to us now. We've never been a real reseller. We've always been just sell killer one-off items, mostly collectible, pop culture, vintage items.
So, Record Crate, were you at your
Yeah, they do 3
store,
or 4 versions.
your store over the weekend, or
I sold out of white covers this weekend and ordered gold covers, Charlie Brown.
are you feeling?
Yeah,
better?
are you up and at them? Up and at them. Oops.
Biff was saying I would put ARC in the title for
For sure,
sure.
okay.
For 3 characters. That's a
Powerful.
shoot.
Because it's collectors will know it. So first is a collector thing, and ARC is a collector thing. I've been doing that. I mean, so for instance, wouldn't it be great if I could somehow make ListEasier put ARC in the title? Well, at this point, I feel like it's a really simple. That's my job. Like I get to do that part. Does it add a little bit? Not much, considering all the other words that it wrote for me for free. So I a little bit is okay. Count says, I heard that, and this is what we've been waiting for. Count, the official English person's opinion. Heard about driving on the left, Primo. Apparently, it's how they did it with horses. Don't know why it was the case, though. I only rode a horse once. Don't think I would make a good cowboy. I like horses. I can do them. But yes. I mean, if you have 2 horses, it makes sense. But it depends on, how fancy your carriage was, I suppose.
It's quirky. If we drive on the right side of the road, does that mean Europe drives on the wrong side?
Yeah, they do. Because once we pick up the mantle and change it, America makes everything better.
Right as in
Don't we?
correct.
Yeah, correct.
Where right.
Yeah. Yeah. We notice a change, like
Not right as in right side. Right as
pizza.
in correct.
Pizza was okay, but until we got our hot little American hands on it, there was no cheese in the crust. How did the world exist without cheesy crust pizza? Thank you.
Media Picker says, I don't do vinyl. I just can't find it cheap enough to flip.
Oh, man, you should have been around us for the last 20 years. I haven't paid more than 0.0. So things have changed. Remember 2 years ago we went out and that we kept hitting this guy selling records, and he has a store in the mall, but he was also having garage sales, and he says it's $1 records. So I make a stack of them, and or maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was a couple dollar records, and I make a stack of them. And I expect that if I make a stack of 20 records, they're not going to be, say they were $5 a piece. I don't know. I need to have them be, that would have been $100.
What?
So the guy says he's going to come over and make me a deal on a bundle. I'm guessing he didn't think 20 was enough or whatever. So he gave me a higher price than the marked price on the box, which was $5 a piece. So I wanted to get 20 of them for $50. And he's like, and it equaled 100. So he said it was $120 for my stack. He's like, oh no, this one is way too good. And this one was, and I'm like, dude, you just ruined all goodwill that we ever could have.
We walked away. Oh no, no. Did you already mention? Because I was distracted because the disgruntled octopus is here.
Octopods are in the house.
As a distracted octopus. Did you already mention that the guy that owned the records wasn't there? So we had to wait 30 minutes around for him to come back.
I was like, oh,
because his buddy at the set running the garage sale was like, I can't.
Igor type.
I need to wait
sidekick.
until he gets back.
He can't make any decisions himself.
Yeah.
And then the guy gouged me, so I thought that was an interesting. He was a real used car dealer, which is the future of reselling to a certain extent. Is that more and more people are going to get into it because there is a dollar to make. I was trying to make that point earlier, but you know how I do. Exactly, spam clearing ground for next year. I think at least.
Yeah, that's
around
what I
the
was
castle
guessing.
Will be cool.
Yeah.
Hope it's not raining though, and it's freezing here now, and we're going into deep dive of
single digits.
So we might not make it till Monday.
Make sure you wear appropriate clothing count, not just your cape.
A lot of drop shipping doing media on eBay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of these places, that's why CDs kind of the market dropped out of them, is because they're doing these big printing
Media
shops.
picker, that's so funny. I'm thinking about playing around with a seller, asking for actual photos and see what they provide.
You'll just get ignored. They don't do any customer
So with
service,
our
from what I've noticed.
with our DVDs, because they're brand new and sealed, I did use a lot of the stock photos that are available, like eBay stock photos. Instead of it would have taken me for much longer to take
for the brand
photos.
new ones. Yeah,
the brand new sealed ones. Yeah.
That's nuts,
there were
Primo. No way
plenty-
to sort out with eBay. No, they wouldn't. They just said, "Oh well." And you know what? Their annoying. Their most annoying thing is, "Oh, don't worry, this won't affect your seller level." And I'm like, dude, it will. Because what if I do a J ride and forget to ship 13 items, and I could have gotten away with 12, but now there's 13, and I'm now in the ADH Dave level. So. That's yeah. He forgot to ship things one day, and so he got 13 not
late?
shipped on time. Yeah, late, and it dropped him to substandard.
Oh, that's
And what I'm
awful.
saying is, maybe he had room for 12 of them, but
Well, there
because he
was
had
that-
one earlier one,
There was that time he just dropped them and didn't get scanned.
that might have been why. Oh, that he says stuff. I don't know. Let's not look into it. The distracted. Oh, wait, he's distracted now.
But I think that's his handle. It's not his.
Oh, instead of disgruntled, it's distracted.
I wonder. Yeah,
It's
maybe.
nice.
Hey, did you change your?
What's an
thing
octopus
from
with
disgruntled?
ADHD called?
Maybe he doesn't want to be disgruntled anymore.
He doesn't need to be disgruntled.
Yeah, I think he says that.
It's
I think
more
he
accurate.
Said he has ADHD or
Distracted is more accurate. Why not a dude? A wiggle a day keeps the dead legs away. Is that?
Why not, dude?
I don't know. Adam, how are you? Birthday cake
Hey,
spam. Have you
Lanchart.
had it? Have you just had it? I'm developing Alzheimer's.
No.
No, she needs it.
No, our store has like pre-made birthday cakes, and we just buy them
It's
just because they're
not
so
good.
sweet and yummy.
It's not that great.
Dendacor, hi.
It's not that great. Aloha, just passing through. We
Nice
stole
to
your
see
words
you.
and talked about them
Yeah, we
earlier.
were talking about some of the stuff you mentioned on Galaxy Rocks. And
Just that
Flips or
eBay
whatever.
is par for the course. Etsy is absolutely jumping, which makes us go, well, maybe we should be putting some of these high-priced ARC advanced readers copy books from our eBay. Maybe we should be cross-listing those over to Etsy, just the advanced reader copy. So we'll see. But thanks for giving your opinion.
Primo,
because I
like the
agree.
proud papa holding the baby poking in there too. Cute.
I love that
Oh,
little dude.
Paul, if you could see.
And how did they work out
and
the
those
Imperial
low
system? I know.
chairs
What's
that
two
we-
stone? What is stone?
And those low chairs that we sit in sometimes. So he'll be sitting in them working, and so he's sort of scooted to the front edge, and Pokey jumps and will just squish in between Primo and the back of the chair.
He like, here's the wedge. He wedges in so his little feet are dangling. He's like, body is between my back and the chair, and his little feet are just
So
like in
cute.
here. And
Oh,
he'll just sit like
Paul,
that. Who's pizza rat resell? Does somebody's pizza pie?
Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, when the moon hits it. But Paul, earlier I mentioned Pokey has
That's what
a doggy
Jay Wright
advent
said.
calendar, and he's done
I
2
don't believe
days
it
so
either.
far. We're recording each day, and so we'll edit them and then put them up.
Of all 24 days of him going bonkers.
Oh,
And
he's
I
so
mean,
cute.
The toys are made for any size dog. So the treats that come out are like this big, like bigger than his walnut skull, like bigger than his head. And he eats the whole thing. He's okay. He's still a dog.
Oh, wait, shipping doesn't.
Oh, wait,
have
you're
to
actually doing ADHD
Okay, that makes
content
sense
now?
then. Distracted octopus.
Well, I will be
Gotcha.
over there and check you out. Color me,
Hello,
color me squirrel.
Only so many videos I could do on postage increases twice a year.
No, that's true. That's true. And I think that
Oh,
making
Biff's-
away with ADHD for adults is a more important, like a more timely, important thing. You would not put film books on Etsy. Interesting. I wonder why. Wait, I thought the count was
Elaborate.
cold-blooded.
Oh, right.
Sorry, just had a friend during a Primo live. How dare he? You know that.
How dare you?
So I don't know if this is going to go down a whole bunch. Nope, we're at the end. And you know what
How
that
did
means?
that happen? Did you skip a bunch?
I did not skip any, but
Oh,
we
wait.
are going to go real fast.
Beard was totally
Oh,
giving John crap, going, oh, yeah. John says, oh, we have so many comments I need to get through. And then he'll be like, oh, like our show and get a sale. And then when people go to do that, then all of a sudden he skips all the comments and it's at the
He's
bottom.
like Evil Knievel. He just jumps over all the comments to the
Beard
end.
was giving him crap. They were really
Okay, guys,
ripping on
thank you for
everyone.
being with us today. We have to go because it's
Aloha,
fun.
thank you.
Have a great week. I hope you guys have
You
a great
mean-
sale.
you mean so much
I just
to-
don't think Etsy is a good place for books. Okay, very good. IRT below standard. It's only canceled orders and not responded to cases. Late postage will make you above standard. Aloha, everybody. Callie Dobbs, have a great day. Go check out the new Distracted Octopus channel. That's interesting. This is our boy, and the last thing we'll say is aloha.
Look at that tail. Look at that little tail.
This little guy. Let's go. It's time to get up, everybody. Let's activate. Let's have some fun.
Thanks
All
for spending your
right.
day with us or time with us. It
Aloha.
feels like a whole day, huh?
Have a great. Yes. Have anything that's left of the day. Have a great one.
Aloha. Thank
Aloha.